Today's episode of Literally is sponsored by Lowe's. Well, tap.
Yes, sir.
It's an honor.
Well,
It's
thank
an
you.
honor.
You're correct.
Hey, whoa.
Hey.
Quiet out there. Have some respect.
It's not
Have some respect.
clearly not an honor for them.
Yeah.
Blow the bloody
Have
doors
some
off.
respect. This is future rock and roll. You're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, though.
No,
Never.
no, it's not going to happen.
How?
I think
well,
it's a disgrace.
It is a disgrace. Why do you have any sense of? Aren't you friends with Jan? You must be friends with Jan Wenner.
No.
No,
No.
really, no.
No?
Well, here's how bad it is.
Wait, you look bored.
Oh, sorry. I was inviting her to come in because she was going out,
Oh.
and I don't
But
know.
now
who it
she's
is.
going
Now
out.
She's
Okay.
gone.
She's going to
Sorry,
invite her
yeah.
back in.
Do you travel with groupies?
Groupies? We're
No.
old people. What are you talking about?
No, groupies, it's a different thing. It's more like groupers, really, Big
gropers.
hanging mouths and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
No,
They tried to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well,
we asked
Yeah.
politely.
But the thing is, they sell, you go to the gift shop,
Yeah.
as you would
Mhm.
at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They sell T-shirts that say, Hello, Cleveland.
they do.
That's unfair.
It is.
Well, we don't
Unfair.
get anything from it.
No,
No.
no.
They won't even let him in the gift shop.
No.
Now, let me ask you, the original Spinal Tap,
Right.
I remember where I was when I saw it.
Where?
I saw it in Westwood, in the theaters.
Yes, they had
The
theaters
Bruin,
there
at the
back then.
Bruin.
They used to have theaters there.
Yeah,
Ah,
nice.
yes.
Yeah,
Was it
People used to go to movies in Westwood.
Was it
yeah.
at the Bruin?
It was not, I'm sorry to say it wasn't
Oh.
one of the big ones,
Yeah.
but it was packed. And then I would watch it on tape
Yes.
with all my like Charlie Sheen and my homies growing up.
Yeah.
And so we all loved the tap. But and forgive me, Marty, do you think at the end of the day it was a hit piece?
Yes.
Felt like it.
Hatchet
We've
job.
discussed this.
Hatchet job.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know what? I don't think this.
I didn't mean it to be that way.
I believe you. I believe that you did not think of it as a hatchet job or a hit piece. You just tried to show what was on, but you didn't show a lot of the good stuff.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because you talk about in Cleveland they sell the shirt. How many times did you get you get lost one time and that's what he put?
Well,
That's the point. Yeah.
Once a week.
Yeah. He
But, you
shows
know,
the bad thing, not the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
it's true.
they did find the stage about 60 to 70% of the time.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you're in show business.
Mhm.
You understand drama.
Yes.
I mean, it's not dramatic to see everything working out perfectly.
100%.
You want to show the tension, the conflict, the problem.
But you're denying reality if you do that.
well,
You're not really all that verite that
You're
you think
making
you are.
the tension and
Exactly
the conflict.
right.
That's
Yeah.
what,
Well,
You're
it-
manipulating it, is
Yeah.
what you're doing. You're taking real time.
and we say this as
twisting
your
it.
friend.
Yeah.
I
And we
understand.
trust you that the new film is not like that.
Well,
we haven't seen it.
They haven't
ourselves.
seen the new film.
We have
No.
not seen
No.
the new
I'm
film.
gonna show
I
it
think
to
he's
them.
afraid to show it.
So are you one of the, are you a group that doesn't listen to the records? You don't?
Oh, no,
once
you have to. You mix them. No.
No, I'm going to
We-
show it to them in IMAX. We're done from Wednesday, and
Yeah.
they'll be the first time they see it, and I hope they like it.
I hope you're
because,
going to live stream that.
well, yes, we are going
Oh,
to, and if they don't like it, it's going to be very embarrassing. It's going to be very awkward.
So, I've seen it, and there a lot of great a lot of great people make appearances.
Yes.
Should I not tell them who's in it?
Well, no,
we know.
They,
We
they
know.
know who's
We
in it
know.
because they were
Yes,
there.
of
Yeah,
course.
they were there.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Yes.
It feels like you guys have a little bit of a complicated relationship.
No,
potentially.
not
No,
me.
Not
No.
us.
One of us does.
I know.
I-
think he's
I'm
amazing.
saying I don't want to name names.
name him. Go ahead.
He came in
David is the
full
name.
of suggestions about an idea that I was pitching to these other two. None of his business at all. But he did come in and say, yeah, I didn't like that bit. You'll see. I'm sure it's part of it's in the film anyway.
Let's hope more than
And-
parties. Paul McCartney.
Yeah, but you know what? That doesn't give you a right to come in and throw your weight around.
I think he's a very nice man.
He's all right.
I thought he was very down to earth and very easy to be. But David didn't have some nice things to say about him.
But he did do a lovely version of Cups and Cakes,
He did.
one of my tunes, and
He's-
I was very proud of that.
He's
He did a
probably
good
the
job.
nicest sir
Yeah,
of all the sirs.
yeah.
Well, it's funny. I was going to ask later on, but since you brought it up, would any of you accept a knighthood?
It's not going to happen.
Sure.
Don't think about it.
I'd have to think about it, as well. I think it would have to be all of us. It would be weird if one of us.
But no. But that's not how it goes. I mean, Ronnie Wood's not a knight. Mick is.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, though. Let's see. Would I accept it? I'd have to think about it, I suppose.
Because there's a whole. I mean, I don't need to tell you guys. There's a whole thing of people like I'm rock and roll. I'm the Queen ain't a human being.
What?
There's that whole school of thought in rock and roll.
But there's also different levels of knighthoods. You got the Queen's thing. She does this thing. It was the Queen, now it's the King doing it. But you could get a CBE, which is what you want.
Or an MBE.
You don't want an MBE or an OBE. You don't want it because it's just...
What's the C? What's the C?
No, it's Order of the British Empire, Member of the British... These are the lower grades of it, you see.
What's CBE?
CBE is Commando. That's what... that's the one you want. That's the real one.
I think they deserve it, and I don't see why they haven't gotten it.
But it's really a figment of an imaginary past, because he said British Empire. There's no British Empire.
No.
What it
doesn't exist
divine right
anymore.
of kings and queens. Excuse me, no.
Yeah, and it's all
not a real thing.
Someone telling the king or queen what they should do. He's not thinking at night, I wonder who I should do. Someone says to him, Your Majesty, do you have a second? He says, what? He says, this might be good. Here's a list of people. And then he does it. And then you do
and let's
just
face
like
it.
the Oscars.
Oh,
exactly.
Don't even get me started.
Right.
Well, don't worry.
I mean,
Yes.
And the king, who I've met briefly, is not exactly a rock and roll aficionado.
No?
I remember vividly when Live Aid happened, he was not going to that, quote, pop jamboree. That was the quote. And I was
too busy digging peat in the Outer Hebrides, I suppose.
That's right.
Yeah. That may be true. I don't know.
Jamboree. That's a British saying, isn't it?
Jamboree.
Jamboree.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Marty, tell me, and I love that you proudly have the Coral C hat.
No, it's if you look closely.
Oh, it is. I just noticed it's Oral.
Oral C.
What ship is that?
It's not any ship.
Oh.
They wouldn't let us use Coral C.
I see.
And so we had to, we made up a ship, the Oral C.
I just assumed, because I was going to ask you about your exploits in Nam.
Yeah, no, I didn't go to Nam or Vietnam, either one of those.
Yes, I understand.
Did you have bone spurs?
No, but I know some people who did.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
They got out.
Yeah.
You guys have such a great, it's not a filmography, discography.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Goes back a ways, doesn't it?
Goes back a ways.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs is Sex Farm.
Yeah.
And
that makes sense.
Yeah.
In China, at every mall, every shop, when they close, they play a song. They play Kenny G's song called Closing Time. It's like they play it everywhere. And someone told me, and I don't know if it's true, that every night at sunset, Sex Farm was played on Epstein's Island.
Interesting.
Is that
Have you ever?
Do you think that's true, or do you think they made that up?
I think
it would make sense to me.
Yes, it does make sense.
Maybe too much sense.
Yeah.
I think so. You guys were never.
No.
You're not. You're not on the manifest, right?
No, it's not really our style.
We're not in that book.
No, we draw the curtain on our private moments.
Well, you guys were always. There weren't a lot of. I don't associate Spinal Tap with groupies.
Well, I was in a steady relationship.
Yes, of course.
At that time.
But we used to have groupies.
Yeah, there were a lot, but this was before you were born, actually.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, what I know mostly from the album, the liner notes.
It doesn't give people's names on liner notes, does it? No.
That's just about
self-defeating.
The professional.
I think that would be. So Derek, you responded.
Yes.
Your eyes lit up when I
Well,
said groupies.
Yeah.
One eye
left
lit
one
up.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, they lit up, and I'm wondering, was that why the zucchini was in your pants? Was that
no.
a one-off? Was that another thing that Marty
wasn't
kind of
a
screwed you
zucchini.
It
on?
was a zucchini. It was not a cucumber.
People
was
thought it was a
zucchini.
cucumber.
It was a zucchini.
I know my vegetables.
Yes, you do.
And yet the cucumber's a fruit. Go on.
Ooh.
And what's a zucchini?
What do you have in
vegetables.
advance?
It's a marrow. It's like a
No, it's a prute. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a droop.
We discovered early on that there was a peculiar fact about the rock and roll backstage lifestyle.
Mhm.
The girls seem to choose to come according to the lyrics of their favorite song.
Hence,
Big Bottom.
yeah.
I understand.
And here they come.
And didn't Queen rip that off with Fat Bottom Girls?
It was around the same time. I couldn't say.
I think they
that
ripped you guys off.
Oh, well,
Maybe.
listen.
They were famous.
We're
for
not
that.
But you mentioned the
not
zucchini.
litigious.
Yeah.
They used to throw, if I'm not mistaken, they would throw zucchinis on stage
Yeah.
when you guys were playing, didn't they?
Yeah.
They threw lots of stuff on
Yeah.
stage. Lots of underwear, sort of foundational garments
Yeah.
were thrown on. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of those things. What they call them? They put on the
Panties?
Bras.
Oh,
No, the little tiny ones.
Pasties?
Yes, they threw pasties
I mean,
on.
I don't
Yeah.
have experience with it.
Well, apparently, yeah, you
Like
do.
little
They threw
tiny
pasties on.
frisbees.
And as time goes on, and the panties that are thrown on stage just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the fan base.
Well, I was going to ask you, who do you think there is a band that has an older, whiter fan base than you? And you can't say Jimmy Buffett because he's dead now.
Nah. Yeah.
We could say it, but he is dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
He couldn't say.
That's hard to know. Yeah, they're definitely, I would say the average age of the woman that comes backstage is probably 74,
Yeah.
75 maybe.
In answer to your question, I say the average white band.
Very good.
Could be, yeah.
Who weren't white. I mean, they were white.
They
Yeah.
were white.
They were
Oh,
white.
Mostly
very
white.
white. Yeah.
They were average too.
And so when you said, I can remember their album cover with the W looking like a woman's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bum.
You
Which
see?
brings me album
Full
covers
circle.
to Smell the Glove
Yeah.
and Sabrina Carpenter. I'm sure I'm not the
I
first
know.
journalist
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
asked
yeah.
you about how you feel about Sabrina Carpenter.
Mhm.
It's an obvious homage. It's obvious.
It's a rip-off.
It might be, or it's a rip-off. Yeah, we don't, yeah.
and she gets away with it. See,
People-
they
We
wouldn't
were
let these
cancelled.
guys get
we
away.
were cancelled, basically, yeah.
But
Yeah,
you know
it was
what
a long time ago.
what
though.
time has passed, but you know what's missing from her cover? The glove. That's
Yeah,
why she,
not smelling really anything.
that's why she's
No,
getting
no.
away with it. There's
Well, it's
no
in your
glove.
imagination. You see these trousers and shoes, and one wonders, what's going on here, you know?
Where's
With
his
our
other
thing,
hand and is
you
it
didn't have to
glove?
wonder.
Yeah.
But it's more violent even because they're pulling
Pulling her
her
by the neck?
hair.
Well,
Yeah.
but it's what she's supposed to be smelling.
Well, she's not smelling anything.
Well,
we
then-
don't know what she's
Well, the
smelling.
real
don't know.
question is,
Smelling.
what did she say?
Joel says in the original that it wasn't a glove originally, believe me.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So what was it? Has it ever been disclosed what the other alternatives
No,
were?
we weren't there for that part of the photo session.
No.
We were happy with the glove, and then they went a bit wild.
There was something
And they
weird
showed
that
us, I
happened with
can't
our
remember.
manager, and he had done something else. We never were privy to
It's
that.
like a dish
actually.
of ratatouille or something,
Yeah.
something grim.
Smell the ratatouille.
Yes,
Well, we
it doesn't
don't know what
roll
it
off
was.
the tongue. does
That's
it?
not a good album title
Nah,
either.
it's not
You
really.
could smell the ratatouille, but you can't make it drink.
Could.
Now, Nigel,
Yes.
in the new movie, which is amazing, there are whispers of a memoir.
No, I talked about it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, I talked
It's your
about it.
memoir.
Yes, I was inspired by Bruce's work.
Oh, yes.
I Am Springsteen going on Spreventine, which I really enjoyed
What was
very
the title
much.
of it again?
I Am Springsteen going on Spreventine.
Yeah.
I listened to the audio book.
How
We-
was it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. It wasn't Walter Brennan doing it, but it was close.
Any titles?
Hmm?
What's your title
My title?
for the
Mr. David St.
No, he
Hubbins.
means for the book.
No, for the book.
Oh, no, I haven't got a title yet. I was going to call it Here Lies David St. Hubbins, and why not? Which is what I plan to have on my tombstone.
Well,
I thought,
you told me, this was some years ago, you said, what about me in it? That was going to be
Yeah.
one, and which I thought was good.
I
bad,
love it. I
not
love
bad,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
I thought that was good, yeah.
Or Hubbins. Just
Well, they could get that
Hobbits.
mixed up with
Yeah.
hobbits.
Hobbits.
Mm,
Yeah.
No,
No,
don't think so.
We won't
No.
do that.
All right.
no.
I don't think so.
This has got
Still working on it.
Well, it's great that you guys are back together for the con, and thank you for memorializing it
Well,
for all the fans.
I'm lucky to get the job.
I understand. So the movie comes out.
Yeah.
It's, I think, very well. It's in the Smithsonian.
What is it? Well, it's in the Library of Congress.
Library of Congress.
In the National Film Registry. And, this goes to 11. That's in the Oxford English Dictionary.
Did you ever get
Money?
any money from...
No.
Anyway.
Like I heard you had a Wrigley's gum offer
I didn't.
for millions that you turned down.
No, because I don't chew that type of gum. But thank you for mentioning it.
Is it
You
Nicorette?
could have just said that was Wrigley's in your
I
mouth
could have.
right now.
No, it's not though.
Is it Nicorette?
No,
Why?
it's not.
Why won't you
I can't
guess
say
the
because
gum?
I
We
can't
can't guess
say.
the
Don't
gum
get in
now.
trouble
Guess the
with
gum.
a sponsor.
That sounds more
I can't.
Fallon
I can't say that.
than it does Lowe.
It is, don't you think?
Guess the gum.
It's
Yeah.
yes. I'm trying to go where you're going to a press tour. Are you tired of answering the same questions?
Well, you
over
haven't
and over?
asked us anything we've been asked before. You're
No.
doing very well.
Very well.
Oh, these
Yeah.
are interesting, a little bit different off the
Yeah.
bat.
Yeah.
Different,
But
yeah.
Guess the Gum is a great reality
Guess
show.
the gum.
Might be
Sure.
a song title.
Well, yeah.
Guess the gum.
I'm seeing it TV series. Competition.
I have all kinds of speaking of Bruce, have you ever been approached to buy your catalog? Like Bruce and Dylan famously have been made a fortune.
I've been approached, yes, but it was David that approached me.
Yeah.
And since we've written the songs together,
I was a bit flush. I'd made a bit of money, and I thought, why don't I just buy the catalogue? And then I thought, no, it's nothing without these blokes.
well, also
you know.
you weren't that flush, honestly. I mean,
Well, I was offering hundreds of pounds, as I recall.
yeah.
So it wasn't nothing.
Well, it wasn't nothing, but it wasn't
Yeah,
something
wasn't
enough.
I suppose. Yeah.
And you guys never, I mean, you've had your disagreements, they're famous.
Oh,
but
yeah.
but I was always struck that it never felt, like as an actor, you do ensembles, right? And you always have to do the photo shoots. And I've been on
yeah.
shows where people were super angry
Like
about
what?
where people had to stand.
Relationships
what?
have fallen apart.
And look,
But
you
be
guys didn't even
specific- be
argue about where you're
specific.
sitting. You
No,
never.
be
Okay.
specific about which ones were
Oh,
those?
he's not going to tell any names.
I'll tell you, it's the West Wing, 100%.
Oh,
They
yeah.
told you where to stand.
They always wanted me in the back.
Why is that?
Well, you're tall.
You're
It
tall.
stands to the mists of time.
Because you're tall.
Yeah.
Maybe,
What are they gonna have?
but I'm not tall. They're all
No,
taller than me.
gonna
Allison
have-
Janney's 7 foot
Josh
tall.
Molina's going to be in the back?
No,
I
he was
don't
my
think so.
replacement. He's
oh,
the
that's
drummer.
right.
He's
You're
our
right.
version of the drummer.
I've forgotten that. yeah.
But you played in that. I haven't seen the show, but you were James Olmos's brother in that one.
No,
is that
it's
the
not
one?
the show.
No, that's
No, you're thinking
No,
of
the one, the gang
Battlestar
show,
Galactica.
the gang show with hey you, I'm
No,
going to cut you.
no. This
That
is
one?
the West Wing. It's about the
Oh, that's
White
West Side Story. No, I'm thinking of the
West
one.
Side Story.
You
This
think
is
the,
about the
people
White
with the
House.
gun-
it's
the
not.
knife.
It's not Pensacola Wings of Gold either. It's not.
No,
It's not an aviation show.
But you're famous for that thing where you throw the knife back and forth. Come on, buddy. Let's.
No,
and
that's
That's
West Side Story.
You know,
okay. Look,
You've never seen The West Wing?
no, it's
No,
great. It's
apparently
great.
not,
Yeah.
no.
It's huge in England. It's actually almost bigger in England than
No,
it is here.
I
I love the
haven't.
way that the cast is always chasing the camera crew down the hall.
Yeah.
and they're
it's-
all walking backwards in
but-
high heels,
But
some of them.
it's an homage to it's our version of Hello Cleveland.
That's right, yeah.
It's a
That's
walk
it.
and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've
That's right.
stolen a lot of things
Yeah.
from this
People
Spinal
talk
Tap.
about Tommy Schlummy style. No, it's Di Bergi
It's Di
style
Bergi.
all the
Yeah.
way.
Oh,
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah.
And do you think I ever get recognition? No. I
But
mean,
you're-
we've got The Office,
well, you
Parks
asked
and
the
Rec.
I was going to
question.
ask you about that.
Parks
I was
and
going to
Rec,
ask you about that.
Abbott
Uh,
Elementary.
Abbott Elementary,
Yeah.
the Modern Family.
Oppenheimer.
No.
They have.
Not Oppenheimer.
so much.
What are you talking about? There's a bomb going off.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that,
it's not the same.
didn't know
Well, it's
bomb
not
went
going
off
till
in
the end.
This is
No.
Spinal Tap,
Yeah.
unless you
Okay.
No, if they
think of
had
how
an
it-
interview
you
moment.
guys
The box
bombed.
office
You
was
bombed,
bombed.
but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's something else.
Going
Yeah,
on.
entirely.
No,
We
but it's
bombed
true.
without fallout.
Good.
There was fallout.
You see, you didn't
Really?
have that moment in the Oppie movie where Einstein comes up to him and they have that little chat.
Yeah.
You never had that happen to you.
No, because that never happened on your tour.
No.
I only documented what was on the tour. There was
Just
no
like-
Einstein. There was no discussion of
Einstein
A-bomb.
is everywhere. Let's face it.
Well, you could argue that.
But
I
it
guess.
is true that Spinal Tap invented the format of Parks and Recreation, The Office.
And do you think I made
Ricky Gervais?
Do you think I made a dime for that?
But
No.
you can't copyright.
I think you made a dime. Yes.
Yeah, that's about
Literally a dime.
a dime.
Yeah.
What are your residuals on Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
Well,
There are a lot of zeros.
And then more zeros
And
after
then
that.
more zeros. That's the problem.
Zeros at the front is the
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
You hear about
Toward the end, you don't mind a few
royalties
zeros.
with a lot of zeros in them, but you'd never dream that it would be all
Start with a
zeros.
zero.
Do you? You guys are probably not going to remember, but I feel like we all may have partied together.
No.
In the
I'm saying that.
Let him finish.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
You didn't hear the end of the
I
sentence.
didn't. You're right. Go ahead.
so I think
No, he did not.
so I think it's 1985.
Now?
Right?
No.
No,
It's
it's-
No, he's talking about back then.
I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
It was
I get it.
1985
I get it.
then.
Yeah. Well, surely you weren't alive then.
80. Oh no, it's in 1985 London. We're at Stringfellows,
And you were
I don't know.
dancing.
and I was dancing. I was there. I was with Jamie Lee Curtis,
Mm.
who was promoting a movie called Perfect.
Were you the one wearing that? You're the hired guy with the thing in their underwear.
With the big
well,
thing.
no, not really. But you were doing that dance
in
up
that movie.
on the stage. No, you were the dancer at that club. That
No,
one
no,
where
no,
they
no.
the
I was already-
Chinese people throw up the food and they catch it. That thing.
No, I was already an actor.
Okay, I feel embarrassed because you were the
It's about
one
time.
in that movie with that racehorse secretary that won at the end. He's encouraging him on,
No.
and he's broken
No.
his leg, and he's on and has a close up of you, and
Rob
people are
broke his
happy.
leg.
What?
What? Who broke whose leg?
The jockey. He was playing the jockey
Who's-
in that
oh, you
movie.
played a
That
jockey.
amazing horse that won
He's
those
too
races.
tall to play
That
a
was the name of the
jockey.
film, Amazing Horse.
Warhorse.
No,
Amazing
no,
Race.
secretary. No, not secretary. The other horse.
I have
the
a feeling
winning
we're not
horse.
talking about
And-
anything really.
But what I'm trying to say is a compliment, and which you don't want, obviously.
No,
is
that was the guy that was in Spider-Man.
yes, Spider-Man.
You're
I'm
losing-
not. I've never been in like a Marvel thing yet.
You're losing.
Okay, but you
you're
should
losing
be in-
control
you
of
could
this.
be in
be
a
in
Marvel
those films.
film.
Yeah, why not?
You're losing control of this show.
Well, listen, it wouldn't be the first time. But see,
Yeah, because I can see you bursting through a wall in Avenger type thing,
Yeah.
and saying you and what army to the people, the villains, and then kicking them in the
The
bum.
villains.
The villains.
What was the,
The villains.
The villains.
The bad guys.
the villains.
That's what I
Villains.
said. Yeah.
You said the villains.
So the reason you're not doing that is not my fault. You should be doing that. Okay, go ahead.
Well, if
Sorry.
he called up Marvel and said, I'd like to play a villain, they'd just laugh him out of the room.
Well, maybe you're not. Yeah.
I mean, they might be listening. Those guys that run that studio.
Could be.
Let me ask you. So I have to say, David, in the original, I was always struck. You're kind of pretty.
Thank
in
you.
it. And I'm wondering if that ever, not that you're not now, but like at that moment in your life, the blonde, the blue eyes, was there any jealousy
someone
about
once-
any of that?
Someone pointed out to me one time that Janine and I, my
Yes, your girl.
lady love at the
It was
time.
beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she looked a great deal like me. We had the same haircut, the same eye color, and she was fairly tall.
Same fashion sense.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I wore a lot of her clothes and vice versa. And it worked out.
But you weren't a cross-dresser.
No.
No, but
not
even
at
when
all.
we were kids in Scotland, we'd take a walk after school and there'd be a park and there'd be a little pond and we'd be walking by and he'd look in the water
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
and he would do this.
Listen, I wasn't even
He would
vain.
do this and I'd say, what are you doing? And there were little ducks in there, but he was looking at himself in the thing and he was taken by his looks. Yeah, it was a real thing.
It's
yeah.
a total
These were
misread
ducks.
it's a total
No,
misread.
these were the ducks.
Okay.
But
No.
yet, I think that's probably the energy that I'm picking up on. And I take that as it's a compliment. It's not in any
Oh,
way.
no, it's
No, I'm not
compliment, yeah.
insulted.
No, he
Not
was,
yet.
yeah.
I think a lot of people thought you were pretty.
Well, that's why I say I can relate.
Pretty
Ah,
boy,
yes,
a
yeah.
pretty
Pretty
guy.
boy.
Pretty
No,
guy.
I used to be like, oh, he can't play a policeman.
because he's
There
too pretty.
There's all
too
kinds of
pretty.
things I could not play.
Yeah,
Right.
but they
But
were
to-
right.
In order to play a policeman, you had to go to the UK.
That's
Yeah,
right.
As I
He did.
recall. Yes,
See,
you did.
yeah.
I did. I
So
like
the
that.
thing
I know
you
that.
did-
Well, I like that show very much.
Thank you.
But
The
I
thing
was
you
like,
did,
well, he's
yeah,
awfully cute.
That
yeah.
part you were, when you were the cowboy, the person, the rodeo person, finally they said he can do that. He can ride this bull, which you did very well. And I know it was you doing
What movie are you talking about?
I can't remember the name. You're riding this bull in a ring with all these cowboy people, and there's this cowgirl that sees you and goes, "Oh, you're nice," and then you hook up in the end, and But the fact that you got to see you were muscular, when you were a young man, you could never have done that because they thought.
Was it that I wasn't muscular enough, or?
Well, the pretty thing again.
Oh,
He's pretty.
Yeah.
He can't hold on to a raging bull, not literally raging bull. That's
Like
a different.
Or not Jake LaMotta.
No.
You can't hold out to him.
How
either.
long is this show?
It's long.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because don't you understand? All the important podcasts are really long.
Yeah,
I know.
I know that.
Now, wait. One of you guys is making music for podcasts now.
Yeah, I am.
It's you. And
I specialize in murder podcasts.
Yeah.
so what kind of like give me it just dun 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 dun, like what do you like? How do you
just did it? Really, I travel with. It's a keyboard. You break up into segments. I travel with one segment. It's only got 5 keys on it, and I get a kind of a sketch idea, put it into the computer, and then I run it backwards, and then I do some splicing and some bits, and it always comes out sounding sort of like ding 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 ding. That's all you need,
He does a lot of great
And you
work.
just
6 or
loop
7
that.
hours of that.
You loop that, right?
And I loop that, and I lube it, and then it all works like clockwork.
He also does music for, when you're on hold, you're on the phone.
Yeah,
He does that music.
I do.
He won an award.
Yeah, he
Yes.
did.
the Holdie?
Yeah.
Holding,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big.
Which is a
Very
big
good.
It's
honor.
kind of a big deal. Yeah, it really is.
It's
Yeah.
not nothing.
It's not a
It's
Grammy,
definitely
but
not nothing.
then what is?
What I was always, until I saw the documentary, and this is why I love the new documentary, which is coming out when?
The
The
12th.
12th.
Yeah.
Immediately.
September 12th.
I was watching the documentary. Have you seen the documentary We Are the World?
Oh, of
Did you guys
course.
see
Yeah.
that?
I did
sure.
see that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on that? I first of all, here's my thing. I wonder, fucking Dan Aykroyd is there.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
Why?
That,
I mean, hello.
That was
I
your.
could've-
yeah,
I
exactly.
could've easily-
I'd be on. Yes, I agree with you on that.
What
Yes.
the hell is he doing there?
are you a good
He's there
singer?
because
Do
he
you
was
have
the-
a good singing
I'm
voice?
as good as Dan Aykroyd.
I would imagine.
Look,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
but Dan Aykroyd was the remaining blues brother.
I know that is the one thing I realized.
Yeah, and the Blues Brothers did sell a lot of
No,
albums.
and that's why I'm not
Yeah.
totally irate.
No,
you've
you're
only
fairly
slightly
irate.
irate.
though,
But
yeah.
you-
Slightly.
You're hanging on to this decades later.
I hang on to a lot. It just really just opened me up, and I can.
I love
Okay.
the moment when Stevie Wonder is showing Bob Dylan how to sing like Bob
It's
Dylan.
amazing, isn't it?
It's a great moment.
It's really a great
It
moment.
is,
Were
yeah.
you, do you guys ever felt like you should have been? There aren't that many Englishmen.
No, there
Are there
weren't.
any?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
think about
When
interesting.
you think about it, it just occurred to me.
It should have been
I know
called.
Freddie Mercury is
It
not
should have been called "We Are the World," except for the UK.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are most.
No,
we
you're
are
right.
a lot
Well,
of the
you
world.
could be on that one, that really awful one that Geldof did.
Live.
Oh,
Oh,
Where,
yeah.
Do you know it's
where it's like,
Christmas?
do they even know it's Christmas? I mean, I think it's so insulting.
yeah, it was kind of a snide comment,
isn't it?
Well, actually, Derek and I were on one called it was a group called Hearing Aid, and it was put together by Ronnie James Dio, the late,
Yeah.
the short, remarkable musician, and he got all these heavy metal artists together, Derek and myself. Oh my God, Yngwie Malmsteen,
The guy from Judas Priest, Rob Halford.
Rob Halford,
Yeah.
the entire
And they're
gang.
all deaf.
No,
Deaf
that's
as a
Well,
post.
because of the loud
the loud
music.
Yeah.
hearing aid because we're all loud.
Yeah, and it was a single called Stars, and you can actually find it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now all proceeds go nowhere near the charity. So you can spend
there-
as freely as you like.
Does that charity still exist?
I don't know.
Hearing Aid?
No, I don't think so.
That wasn't the name of the charity. That
Oh,
was,
what was the name
that
of
was
the
the
I
name-
don't recall.
I don't, but that was the name of the show.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Oasis just played in L.A.
Yeah.
Where did they play?
They played the Enormodome. They played
Yeah.
the
The
That's a
Rose-
big venue, yeah.
The Rose Bowl.
Rose Bowl. Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
So you guys fuck with Oasis?
What? Those little guys?
I felt like there might be a beef there.
There's no beef. There's not enough to be a beef.
Well,
they have got that Mancunian thing where they walk sort of like this because they come from up north. They do this thing.
Is it?
It's a Manchester. Well, they've made it up. It's a Manchester BS.
Simian shuffle.
Yes,
something like
they
that.
do this thing like that. But the people in Manchester are going like this. Oh God, what's this then? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And what's with the like
punching each other thing? Yeah.
And he what dressing like snowboarders on is that like a thing?
You ask them because they'll listen to you. You call them.
I'm having dinner with one of them tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
One of the brothers.
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
I've never met him.
When you
excited.
meet him,
yes,
and you come in and you say, Oh, hello. How are you? You'll do that.
Oh, he's that little.
Well,
see, I can't ask him about the snowboarding because it's the non-snowboarding brother.
Exactly.
And if he starts talking shit, you know how to do it. You've done this long enough. You know how to do it, but don't roll your eyes straight away. Wait till the main.
How do you tell the brothers apart?
Crowbar?
You count the
one has the Caesar.
You count the eyebrows. Is the answer.
See?
One of them's got 2 and one's got 1.
But you know, Nigel and David, they're like brothers, and they've had their issues very much like the guys
but we haven't
Oasis.
Punched each other in the face.
Not since we were like 12 or 13.
Yeah, no, but these guys are whacking away on each other, and they're supposed to be grown-up people.
I hear Mick and Keith aren't talking again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but how do they know?
I don't know.
Talking about what?
To each other.
Oh.
Well, it's like the Kinks brothers, too. It's like the Davis brothers, Ray and Dave. They would squabble on stage.
Yeah, squabble.
Yeah, who were your heroes?
Oh, I do love the Kinks.
Right?
Oh, my God.
What about Peter Noon?
Lovely man.
Right?
You know him?
Yeah,
I do know him.
Nice.
Eric
nice
Idle
man.
calls him Peter No One. I think that's cruel.
I think it is as well.
Yeah.
It's not so nice.
Not nice.
Not
yeah.
so.
I like, my hero is Blind Bubba Cheeks, who was a Delta musician from that. And he was the guy.
Bubba Cheeks?
He was Blind Bubba Cheeks.
Blind Bubba Cheeks.
Yeah, he was the guy.
Blues, man.
No, he was the greatest of all. Best, yeah.
Did you guys ever want to go to like Muscle Shoals and record?
Oh, I would have loved that, yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked to.
Bit of funk, you know.
Right?
That would have been fun. That would have been, that would have been fun.
Right?
Well, yeah, but 5 strings.
Yes.
Yeah.
No slapping. Boom, boom.
You can slap if you like.
But you're only
Slap them if you
you're
got
only
them,
playing
they
with 4. It's 5 strings.
Is it?
But
So I only play air guitar. I don't play air bass.
Oh, I see.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. So Marty,
Yes.
the what is it? The viewfinder.
Yes, the viewfinder.
Let's talk about the view. So everybody does viewfinders on their phones now. You know this, right?
Well,
there's an app that people use, but I like that it's an affectation. That Marty continues to carry with him.
The thing is, this was used when you used film.
Yes.
And now it's digital. So this is pretty obsolete, but it's
security blanket.
Exactly. It's a security
It's a talisman. That's what it really is.
It's a good luck charm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know how good luck it was.
Well, because
since after I made the first film,
it worked in the dog food commercial.
Well, yes, it did, and then the first film, and then after that, it was downhill all the way.
And where do you currently live?
Well, I lived under the freeway for a while, but that period is gone.
I'm happy to hear that.
And then I went to this retreat, the great guru, Baba Ramdas boat.
Oh,
and I
Baba Ramdas boat. You were on his
Baba
boat.
Ramdas.
No,
No,
that's
the name of the guy.
Oh, so you weren't on a boat with him.
Baba Ramdas boat.
Got it.
He was a very spiritual guy, and I was lost. I was completely lost after making one Hollywood movie that was a disaster, and I couldn't get arrested. Well, I did get arrested, but I couldn't make a movie.
Not the good way.
Yeah, not in a good way. Not in a good way. And so I was, just sitting there and trying to get enlightened. And I'm drinking on my morning spirulina smoothie, and I see in Deadline Hollywood, these guys are getting back together.
It's a
They haven't
miracle.
been together
It's
15 years, and I'm thinking,
It's a miracle.
maybe you put enlightenment on hold for a while and pursue this again. And that's why I called up their manager, who is now Hope Faith, who is the daughter of Ian Faith, who passed
In
away.
fairness, he is semi-enlightened.
That's right.
Well, I'm a couple of credits away from being enlightened.
And you had to find a drummer, obviously.
Yes.
Big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of amazing in that. It's one of my favorite parts of the new movie is just the search for the drummer and some of the amazing people. I won't spoiler alert, but there's some
Fantastic,
very,
yeah.
very amazing talents.
Unusual talents.
But they
It's true.
rejected you.
Well, vice versa.
And it is really, truly just because they thought something,
they were
an
worried.
accident
Yeah,
with it.
no, you could hear it in their voices, the trembling in their voice as they said, pass.
Well,
I
but
think I'll
one of them
pass.
actually said he didn't want to die.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
He wasn't a trembling. It was out and out.
And
Yeah.
some of them just, they
It's a
couldn't,
bad track record.
they couldn't
as you
afford
call
the
it.
insurance.
They've
Yeah.
had
12 people,
12 drummers
12 drummers
over the
yeah.
years.
So you can see.
And we talk about you guys talked about the last drummer they had, Skippy
Scuffleton.
Scuffleton, who
Yeah.
died.
Sneezing.
Yeah, he sneezed himself to death.
Sneezing fit.
Of all of the drummer deaths,
Yeah.
what is the one that still hurts?
I'd say Skippy.
Skippy.
Yeah.
That was tough. Because we really got to know Skippy. What was his name?
You didn't know him that well.
Didn't know
you
because he
called
got
him
his name right.
Skiffy.
We always called him Skiffy Scuppleton. He didn't care. He wasn't really sure of his name. But he was a hell of a drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough.
Do you do a tribute? Because obviously there's some of the concert is in the movie, but not all of it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a moment where you show on the screens all of the drummers that came, like
No.
people that have passed.
No.
Where were you
Or
when
that.
we were putting the show together? Because
Yeah,
we would have
that
gone
would
for
have
that
helped.
idea.
It's really emotional.
It's
I think it's a
not
lovely idea. Yeah.
It's
That
not-
is a good
Sorry,
idea.
I didn't
It's-
think of that.
No, me
It's
too.
not the Oscars.
Right.
No.
Would
no.
you ever play the how sick would it be if you guys were the because now it's not good enough just to honor the amazing people that are dead. You've got to
Yeah.
have like Alicia Keys singing over
Right,
it.
yeah.
Right.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
would be super sick if you guys did it. But you guys don't do the ballads really.
Oh, they
No,
do.
we have
you
a few
you do.
ballads.
You love your ballads. We know that you love.
Yeah, look. The truth
Clam
is,
Caravan.
after the first drummer died, the second one was, okay, he's dead. Move on. You can't hang on to it your whole life. He's
Right.
dead. He's a dead man. So then,
Next.
next. Exactly. Next.
Joe Mama Besser was only with us for about 5 gigs
Yeah.
in Japan. And then we lost track of him entirely. We assume he's dead because he was our drummer. But,
And you haven't heard from them.
No.
so we don't get too misty when we think about Joe Mama Besser.
No.
But they have a very good new drummer now.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
wonderful. She's really good.
Is that the first girl that's ever been in the
Oh,
band?
yeah.
It is.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And how is that?
It's amazing.
Well,
Because it's a guys' club. I mean, let's face it. You guys are a guys' club.
Yeah,
she's young. She's
Yeah.
young. Well, anyone's young compared to us
Yeah.
these days. And so it's different. It's weird, but she's very lively. She's got a lot of life in her,
Yeah.
which is good. It's,
You see,
she's-
rock and roll is a thing of youth. Rock and roll keeps you young, but you have to die young.
What?
You see? No, think about it. I'm right.
I
But
did.
there's so many of our legends are your guys' age,
Oh,
and they're
no.
up there killing the game, killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
no.
some are dead. Lots
Well,
are dead.
listen to the
They're
Who.
either killing
more
or
dead,
they're
more
dead.
dead than you
The Who
remember.
finally wrapped up. shop
did for
the
sure
other
wrap
night.
up?
Yeah, pretty
Well, I
much.
saw
they're saying.
Roger Daltrey. He's 80 years old. He's
Right,
still,
yeah.
still singing.
And Pete, yeah. Well, they've, Roger's got an entirely different
And you never had any
career, too.
rivalry with any of these? You have no historic rock and roll beefs?
No, not really.
That's nice. That's really nice to hear. I think that speaks to who you
Yeah.
guys are.
Chaz and Dave maybe gave us a bit of trouble.
Chaz, I don't
Nobody
know.
knows who Chaz and Dave is over here.
No,
Not Chad
here
and
they-
Jeremy.
Not
No,
Chad and Jerry.
no.
No, they're
Chaz and
lovely.
Dave.
Not
I'll
Sam
never
and
bet.
Dave.
Not
Yeah.
Sam and Dave. No, Chaz and Dave.
Not Peter and
But
Gordon.
that's about
Not
it.
Peter and Gordon, no.
Or Peter Gordon.
No.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Princess Diana?
No.
No.
Which one?
The one who
The
died.
blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I did not.
Did you?
I did meet.
no.
No, I didn't meet. I met. No, did
Have
not.
you ever met any royalty?
Royalty. Be more specific. Do you mean?
Lords.
Let's see. Did I meet? What do they call those people? Oh, that he was an usher at a movie.
Met
But he wore
Usher?
a uniform.
Wait,
Yeah.
Usher's
Not
not.
the
That's
usher.
not royalty.
Usher's
And
not. Usher
Usher.
is not royalty.
No.
No, he's Canadian.
I met a duke.
You
did?
met a Duke?
Yeah, I met a duke in England,
Paddy
but he
Duke.
wasn't a royal duke. There are dukes that are not royal dukes. They're just
It's
dukes.
not like Duke Snyder.
Not remotely like
And not
dukes.
like
Duke Ellington.
No,
No.
not like
but
that.
not
No,
Duke Ellington.
no. So basically, no.
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 You
I
guys
met
live in
someone who looked very much like Meghan Markle once.
might have been her.
Could have been. She was a barista.
Oh, she might have been. Yeah.
Could have been.
They're my
Yeah.
neighbors up in.
I met that guy
Santa
that I Am the King. I met that guy.
I Am the King.
The commercial.
The Mattress King.
Oh, the mattress.
I met
You
him.
directed that commercial, didn't you?
No, he couldn't get
no,
that
I
commercial.
couldn't get that one.
You wish you got.
I wished I did.
Did you do the one? You're gonna like the way you look. That guy.
You mean the Men's Warehouse?
Yeah.
No, again, I wish.
The one you wanted, he said this, and I'm not telling. Why am I looking here suddenly?
I know where's
Folks,
this-
I'm
Telling
over here.
stories. No, is the one you wanted. He said there's this guy who has this black stuff that he pours in a little boat, and then he's floating around, and it doesn't sink. That's the one you wanted. That guy, Phil. What's his name?
Oh,
And he's in
yeah.
that. He's in that boat
Yeah,
thing.
he had that
he
boat.
wanted that desperately.
What is he selling? What commercial?
Well,
is
it's
that?
the stuff you put. It doesn't leak, and he's
Yeah,
on this thing.
it's
He can.
It's a
a
sealant.
waterproof.
a sealant.
It's a
Yeah, it's a
waterproof
sealant.
sealant.
You know,
Yeah.
I had this
you know
idea
what I'm talking about.
because
I don't
you
even
know I
who you
directed
are.
all
What am I
those
looking at you for
Purina
all of a
commercials.
sudden?
Yes,
There's a guy
with
he's
the
listening
dog,
the dog that
would come
runs
in
Doesn't know
the,
what's
yeah.
going on.
underneath the thing.
It's amazing.
Well, I had an idea
Yeah.
to take that because we
Chuck
ran
wagon.
the Chuck wagon, the
Yeah.
Purina. We had a whole series of where the dog, where the Chuck wagon would go and the dog would chase, and they ran out of areas
Yeah.
to chase the thing. And I thought, this could be like a a feature,
At
a
least
feature film,
or a universe, because
a
everything's a universe
feature
now.
film. Look, Barbie. This is a doll. They turned it
Barbie
into a
universe.
They
yeah.
turned it into a feature. Why couldn't this be a feature?
I think you've just explained why.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You've
Well,
laid it all.
Well, they ran out
laid
of
it
dogs,
for us to
didn't they?
reject.
They didn't run out of dogs. They ran out of places to hide.
Did you start wearing the hat, or did Steven Spielberg start wearing the hat first? That's another
Well,
thing
you'd
I've
have
always
to
wondered.
ask Stephen.
It's
I
a
think
hat. Lots of people wear hats.
Nah, it's a
No,
very
yes,
sort
a-
of specific
the
director thing.
baseball cap.
Ronnie Howard, of course, he wears a cap.
I'm saying directors.
He
That's
wears
right,
a hat. Yeah.
But they all
I
wear
got to
them.
say that Martin Scorsese
No
got
hats.
very mad at me
Why?
because he said I stole, his thing because I put myself in the film. If you remember in Last Waltz, he's in the film. And I thought, well, if he could be in the film, why can't I?
That's
And
a
then he
stupid
got mad.
argument, isn't it?
He got mad and he says, I never wore a baseball cap, he was saying.
That's a stupid argument. In a film, in a classic film, a Western, which I love, called Shane, he says, Shane, Shane. And he's in the film, the little boy is yelling at the guy on the horse, Shane, Shane. It's like an echo, you
What
hear-
does that have to
Yeah,
do
well,
with me
it's hats.
wearing a hat and interviewing you in the movie?
What? I didn't say it had something to
Well,
do.
because
Just wanted to talk about
he's
it.
in the Last Waltz. He's interviewing the band.
Have you seen? Maybe he hasn't seen Last Waltz.
I don't know.
I
Based on-
have seen it. I've seen the first bit. Yeah. I've
So
seen
the first waltz.
No, the first bit of the Last Waltz I've seen.
But
yeah.
he saw Shane.
And I did see all of Shane. Yes.
But what does Shane have to do with this?
Sort of an echo thing, because you're talking about something else. And
Well, they wore cowboy hats. They didn't
Yes.
wear
It's
baseball.
Yes.
reverb. It's reverb, really, when you're thinking.
that
when you
it
think-
is technically, yes.
Verb and reverb.
I want to make sure because again, it's
I think you have everything.
Look at that. I've never. By the way, in all of the years I've been doing this podcast, I've never prepared more.
What was the first?
No,
What-
Don't ask
him.
any questions.
sorry,
We'll
no,
be here all
please,
night.
No, it's
I like
Yes,
when my
the
Who did you have on the very first one?
the very first one. Do you guys remember? Was it Chris Pratt?
Chris
Wow,
Pratt.
that was a big.
Pratt.
That's
He's
a
a
big
funny
thing.
bloke.
Yeah.
He's married to
To
Catherine.
my goddaughter,
Catherine
Schwarzenegger is my goddaughter.
is your goddaughter?
Yeah,
You're not old enough to have a goddaughter.
I know.
See, we
But-
told him to say that.
If they
He's
they
not
ask,
buying it.
I will do it. So we talked about Sir Paul McCartney. Oh, how did we not talk about Elton?
I know.
How did we not talk about Elton?
Sir
Yeah.
Elton.
Sir Elton.
Talk about the Elton in the room.
the Elton in
Yes.
the room, and he's angry. I think is
Well, things happen to him. We don't want to give it away.
No.
But as of now, he hasn't dropped a lawsuit on us. No.
How injured did he get in the new movie?
Well,
Mm.
you'll
You
have
shouldn't
to
say. You
see.
shouldn't say because
No,
it's a.
no,
it's
we don't
we
know.
can't
It's
legally
still
say.
Yeah.
lawyer
Has
thing.
he seen the film? Has he seen?
Yeah, he didn't have to see the film.
He lived
He
it.
lived the
there,
film.
I know.
Yeah.
But his
But-
lawyers have seen the film.
But he was a lovely chap. He's
Yeah.
a lovely,
He's a nice
great
guy.
singer,
Lovely.
amazing singer.
Yeah.
They
We're
play
not
on
allowed
the
to talk
stage.
about it because it's still under adjudication.
Yeah.
But he's got a great future ahead of him.
Yeah.
He's a like Sir Paul, like one of the most humble, like he's like a laser. He knows everything that's still going
Yes.
on, and
Yes.
there's no need for him to do that. He could be like up on his throne, but he really understands.
Yeah, no, he's very down to
About
earth.
15 years ago, he was at a benefit, and he played Tiny Dancer just solo.
Yeah.
And you go, good God, that's what this is
Yeah,
all
there are not
about,
many
isn't
people
it?
that famous that are that humble, right?
Remarkable.
I remember I met weirdly Jack Lord from Hawaii movie thing.
I was
and he
there.
was
Hawaii 5-0.
yeah, very humble. Just
Were you surprised?
I was surprised. Yes,
To meet him.
I was surprised. I was surprised to meet him. Yes, and he just was as if, oh, I'm just a regular person.
Amazing.
He had one of the great hairdos.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was a little
Never lost a
drippy in
blade.
the back.
Yeah.
The
Flippy?
color was
Oh,
a
yeah.
little
Orange.
kind
Prematurely
of a
orange.
combo.
Let's see. I got a Knighthood we talked about. Oh, how do you guys feel about plastic surgery? Because
I'm terrified. I saw a film one time and this of what they do, and they just cut your face like this and you just lift
it's like
it
a
up.
mask.
Yeah. And then they
Silence of the
monkey
Lambs.
around. Yeah, I don't need to see
Well,
that.
we thought about it. You know, we don't have the money to actually do it, but I thought about doing this film just like this and saying,
But look at how much younger you look.
look at this. You say, yeah, we should have a rehearsal now and play. I
But
think
look-
I'll do my solo now. And, you
need
know,
your hands.
and just say, I'm a little tired.
but
but
Look how old
How
his
do you
hands
play?
look.
That's the giveaway.
And,
That's
and
the giveaway.
how can you play if you're holding
CG hands.
your hands like that?
CG hands.
His hands look all
CG,
wrinkled when
yeah,
he does
CG
that.
hands, you know, yeah. Look, we're old people. We don't
Yeah.
dispute it.
Can't
We're old
mask it.
people.
By the way, I don't think it feels to me like plastic surgery is not an English thing.
Oh, maybe you
yeah, it
haven't
is.
seen.
I don't think it is.
I won't mention the names.
What they call
really?
plastic surgery is really just a visit to the dentist.
Plasticine surgery.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, right.
exactly.
Some shit like
Good,
that. Right?
yeah.
No, there's some people who've done it there, not that well. Definitely people who've done it there.
Yeah.
But more here, I agree. Yeah, more here.
They
And you
have
got-
they have subtler version there, microplastic surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's just you can barely see
Barely
any
notice
difference.
it, yeah.
And your hair, all of you. I mean, you would like nobody wants to see bald Spinal Tap. Like no
some
one
people
wants to
do,
see.
but it's only one guy that wants to see it,
Yeah.
And he's bald.
and he's dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
No,
see
But
you guys
I
without.
I thought about coloring it, making it jet black, you know, just to keep it. I thought then what?
But wasn't jet black to begin with.
No, it wasn't.
He was always
So
sort of
that
a
was-
bit of a brunette.
Yeah,
You
I
can
know.
colour it
it's
jack
I
silly.
thought you had
So, look,
more red hair when you.
yeah, I
back
know,
in-
but that's what you know more than anyone about that. When you did that film with that dog, the collie dog.
What was that called?
Well, I don't remember the name. Some Lassie, some.
He wasn't
He's
in
not in
Lassie.
Lassie.
Not Lassie.
He was not in Lassie.
No, he never did a Lassie picture.
The film. It's
You've
in
never seen-
Scotland,
You're
and
Wait a
you're,
thinking of Roddy McDowell.
Have you never seen a Brat Pack movie?
I have.
let me ask you a question. Is that the one where the cars skid around going really fast
That's
with the
speed-
diesel guy?
No.
No,
Vin
no,
Di-
no.
no,
That's
Fast and Furious.
Fast and
Yeah,
Furious,
right.
yeah,
That's
no.
not
You're
Rat
the guy
Pack.
in
Brat
that.
Pack.
You're the guy
That's
in
not the
that
Brat Pack.
the WXR little one.
No,
No.
the Brat Pack.
You
No, you're talking about
There's Charlie
C.
Sheen.
Thomas Howell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
guys like that.
and
And,
then,
Demi
yeah.
Moore.
And then
To
like
me,
Emilio
Emilio
Estevez.
Ali
Estevez,
Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy.
Yeah,
Brady.
yeah.
Okay.
St. Elmo's Fire. You never heard that's number one hit.
Yeah.
St.
St.
Elmo's
Elmo's
Yes.
Fire.
Fire.
Number one.
No,
Yes.
it was a
Demi
big. It was a big
Moore.
show. It was a big film.
Yes.
I remember
No,
that,
I've heard.
yeah.
I've heard of them all.
But not.
To be rented soon.
Stream it.
And
as I
given
say.
your expression tonight, I think maybe tonight,
I mean,
Maybe he'll join you.
and maybe get
Maybe
some-
he'll pay for it.
have my friend do a little popcorn.
yeah. Ooh, your
Later,
friend.
yeah,
Ooh, that
and then
sounds
really
loaded.
just kick back as you
Breakfast
kids like
Club.
to
You
say.
should watch Breakfast
No,
Club.
I'm not in that.
She's
Why do
so
I
No,
know
no,
on
that?
that's when you're not in that.
No, you had aged out by that
Breakfast
time.
Well, you're the guy. No, this doesn't make sense.
But
You're
you
not
ever
the guy, the Asian guy in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
No,
You're
that's
not that
Mickey
guy.
Rooney.
No, that's Mickey
That's
Rooney.
a highly
No,
different
Look,
person.
I need some education.
You
I
do.
admit.
You do.
But
Do you-
I'm going to be renting or
what are you guys following in pop culture? Like, are you Netflix guys? Are you just
I see everything with the exception of your films, apparently. I see virtually Netflix, the Amazon thing, HBO Max thing.
BritBox,
Peacock.
Acorn.
Peacock thing.
Yeah.
BritBox thing.
I like YouTube as well. I've been watching old Top of the Pops on YouTube. There's a bit too much of Jimmy Savile. I mean, for public use.
Cliff Richards is on there all the time.
Yeah. But it's great. You see some of these blokes that are still around, like Cliff, you know, every year has a shot at the Christmas #1 and occasionally makes it, you know, remarkable.
Did you guys ever do any Panto?
No.
We've been asked to do Panto.
Yeah.
You've probably done it.
I've never done it. I should
You've
do
been
it, right?
asked.
I should do it,
You
right?
should do it.
Yes, you should do it. You've been asked for sure.
I saw Henry Winkler as Captain Hook.
Ooh.
You should do that.
Pretty great, yeah.
I should.
I think it would be fun for you, really. I know lots of people have done it. It would be fun.
Have you ever, would you like to direct a Panto? You'd be great at it. Wait, explain to an American audience what Panto is.
He doesn't know what it is.
I have no
it's
idea.
it's like an old-fashioned sort of entertainment.
It's
Lots
a
of
Christmas
It's a
event.
Christmas era thing, and
Yes.
a lot of kids go. There's a villain, there's a genie. There's
There's the old dame.
It's almost like music hall,
Yes.
isn't there? Yeah.
And
You is what they want. They want an American famous person.
Yeah.
And then millions of people go and see it. You should do that.
And
It would
all
be fun for you.
you would need to do to really audition for it is just to say, "Ooh, it's behind you," because that's a big
they'll say, "You're
catchphrase.
in."
That's
and you're
a big
in.
thing.
You're in.
Well, I'll do it now.
Would you ever do something like that?
A Panto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do anything. Listen, I
You
sang and
should-
danced at the Academy Awards.
That's true.
You should do it.
That's true.
I'm willing
You
to do
should
anything.
do it. Yeah, it would be good.
Well, maybe somebody watching.
And you should wear that sort of Space Command outfit you wore in that film.
Yeah, he's not in
with
that one
Spock,
either. Whatever
the guy-
that is.
What
you're
movie-
talking
what
He's
movie-
not in Star Trek.
What movie
No.
would that be?
Look,
Not Star
I can be
Trek.
confused. That this is stupid. You were in that film with the spaceship, the guy with the funny ears.
That's Spock.
That's Star
that's
Trek.
Star Trek. That's a TV show.
That was TV.
Okay.
It was also a movie, but
This show
See,
isn't
yeah,
about,
it was a movie.
This
Thank
isn't
you.
about you, is it?
no.
Well, seems to be.
Yeah.
Well, that's
but
only
they would
You're
know-
making it about.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's making it.
They would like you in a Panto.
I'd like
we
to see
couldn't
that.
get. I don't think that they'd ask me, frankly, to
No,
do a Panto.
no.
They wouldn't know who I was.
If you were
but they-
playing Captain Hook, one of us might get cast as Smee.
Ooh,
That's
you
about
guys
as
would be-
close.
you
We
guys
wouldn't
would
be the star.
really good at
no.
Yeah.
People
so
go.
let me in closing,
Ooh.
let me ask you this: what are your hopes for this movie for the fans? Like, what do you hope that they take? By the way, this is the most traditional journalistic question of the interview. This
It is.
right, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
where the onus is on
But
you
I'm
to really
glad you're asking it.
Yeah.
right. I mean,
Because my hope is that they come to the theater. Because people don't come to the theater anymore.
No,
Sometimes they do.
they got a chance this time.
Yeah.
You could come to
Yeah.
the theater, have a good time with your brand new friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
and sing along.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
sing along.
See it more than once,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so all the hidden meanings come out.
What's
Ooh.
hidden?
I don't know
I don't
that there
know.
are any
It's hidden.
hidden
No, I don't
meanings.
think
Are
it's
there
much.
any what's it?
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs?
Easter eggs. There are a couple Easter
Couple
eggs
There
Easter
are,
in there.
eggs, yeah.
There
Oh,
are.
yeah.
What are they?
Well, I'm not
We'll
going to
explain
say
later.
because then
Oh,
it
no.
spoils the hunt.
Yeah.
Well, I will be there. I will
Oh,
be
good.
hunting. I've
But
seen
you've
it
seen
already.
it
I've seen
already.
it already, but I will go and support
Will
in
you
the
take
theater
your wife?
with I'll take my wife and my boys. Or
Wow,
Okay.
yeah.
super excited
Good.
Well,
Take your wife,
appreciate it.
please.
to go. This is great. Thank you guys for. How much longer are you doing a press tour of America?
Well,
About
we'll be asleep in about half an hour. That's all I can
know.
say.
Well,
No, thank you for
days.
doing this because this is the most journalistic of all the things we've done.
Yeah.
Most people come in for 3 minutes and say, "What's your favorite animal?" and things like that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite animal? You've never told me.
To eat.
Oh, to eat.
Yeah. Probably cow.
I like a good puffin. Puffins
Never had
are
puffin.
good eaten, as
Is
you
it
like.
like chicken?
Not at all like chicken. No,
It's like fish.
it's like chicken of the sea, more like.
Yeah.
well, I'm going to go have a puffin tonight in
All
your
right.
honor.
Apple puffin.
Thank you,
for
gentlemen.
helping
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Literally, sponsored by Lowe's.